at this. Ah, spilling it. It's not the best matcha you've ever seen. Tastes good too. Ooh. Alright, let's get started. Waiting fall now, and the weather just all of a sudden dropped. I don't know if I should like it or not, because I've just recently started biking around DC, and the weather's changing. I don't know how to feel about that, but we'll see. I'm gonna try to get some warm attire, see if I can keep up for at least couple of the weeks down the road, or maybe like throughout the end of this month. We in October as well. Wow, it's crazy how time flies, right? But yeah, yesterday I was at my friend's mom 50th birthday anniversary, right? Dope, like was pretty great. The food was great, people were like amazing. It was just like a good vibe. And one thing I've actually learned after being around a couple of my Latino friends is that Latino people don't play with friends and family, right? Like they've always like have each other's back. They always celebrate together, and it's just so beautiful to watch because it's something that is not common to my culture, and it's definitely something that is not that common to what I've seen so far, right? And like other Americans I know around, and I really enjoy it. I really like it, and just like I said, like they very open-minded as well, like very warming towards like other people. And I've been around like a couple different Latino families, and for the most part, like when I'm around them, I'm usually like the only different guy like within them, but it don't usually feel that way, even though I don't understand the language. But it's just like very chill vibes, right? And like everybody like always like try to like have me like include with like what they're doing, or sometimes like if they say something that's funny or like that I need to know, I'll have like someone just translate it to me, and I really appreciate that. I feel like I'm a very open-minded person, and one thing I've actually learned over the years is I'm not scared to like be the only different guy in a place. Actually, before, like I've been like that too, but I would always like find a reason to like try to not include myself. Let's say for example, if this would have happened like a couple years ago, where like my Latino friend had invited me to their family event, I'll find a way to not show up, right? I'll just make up like a bullshit excuse. Actually, when I initially had met Steven, he invited me to go to a beach with his parents. That was just before COVID, and his family was supposed to be there, and I ended up not going. I don't know the reason why at the time, but I think I probably just like kind of like wasn't that interested at the time. But now, like I actually do look forward to those situations, right, where like I'm the only different guy in the room, and it just put me in a growth mindset, right, in a state where like I know like it's not gonna be comfortable like initially when I get in, but eventually I'm gonna try to adapt, and I'll try to make the best out of the situation, and I'll try to leave that place like very happy, and also like have people around me like feel comfortable with me being there, right? So it's always that opportunity that I'm seeking to like connect with people and like learn about their cultures, the things they do, food that they eat, and yeah, it's just very beautiful, and I'm very grateful for my friends that are giving me this opportunity to like spend time with their family, right? It's like I said, my family don't usually do things like that, so I really appreciate that when other people kind of like see me as like even if it's not family, but like having me around their family is just coming from the heart, man. I really appreciate it. So the morale actually is try to put yourself in an uncomfortable situation, right? And see how well you can do. I mean, the very first couple times it's not gonna be like the greatest situation, but over time you get used to it, and you just start seeing yourself becoming like a better person, like growing like maturely into like adapting to like different situation, right? It don't have to be um, being around people that are not your kind. It could also be like just doing things differently that you don't usually do. For example, if you used to go to work like the same route, one day just be like, "Ah, I'm gonna take a different route to work, right? Just change things up, like look for like different ways of doing things. That's how we become more open minded, and that's how we grow. And I've actually enjoyed it. And one thing I've actually learned as well over the time is the very things that I try not to do are the ones that I enjoy doing, like after doing them. And skydiving was one of them. I was scared of heights, didn't want to do it. I did it. Amazing. When we went to Mexico, the boat ride, boat party, same thing. I didn't want to do it. I was like, I'm gonna just go there, and I think I probably had the most fun than anyone else on that boat. Yeah, so many countless examples I can come up with. So yeah, I hope this inspire you, and hope you get to try this as well. Like just put yourself in a different situation that you normally would. Like get yourself outside your comfort zone and see how well you can do, and see how much you can grow from there. But yes, thanks so much for this episode. This one was a very quick one. I just wanted to share my experience from last night. We do have a podcast that we're about to shoot. It's gonna be on financial knowledge. So make sure you check out afroVIVID. I'll leave the links in the description below. Check out my other content as well. I do a lot of inspirational talk like this and vlogs, DIY. Yes. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I gotta finish my matchup before it gets cold. Peace out.